Adam Chris from MyMMANews.com, being joined by the Great White Buffalo, the Last Neanderthal, Scott Suter, and he is going to be stepping in the cage once again at Stellar Fights 50, coming off of a very impressive win, the first win of your amateur career.
Yeah,
Scott Suter, what's going on, brother? How are you?
Good, good. I can't complain. Adam did it really right. I have two nicknames. Really, my name is Dirty Scooter. It's been that name forever. So far, I was 0-3 under the Last Neanderthal, okay? 1-0 under the Great White Buffalo. It's two different personalities. For Stellar Fights 50, Harrington, Delaware, June 25th, I'm bringing back the Last Neanderthal. He needs a win, and it's a rugged, mean personality that can just come out of me out of nowhere. The Great White Buffalo is the one fight you just saw. 1-0 with that personality, and that is who I am. Both personalities are who I am. The Great White Buffalo is the protector of the land, the cleaner of the planet, and I've been proving that for 15 years on how much trash and things I clean up in the world. But the Last Neanderthal needs a win, so here we go. He's coming back June 25th.
I want to talk about that and everything that you do for the planet, but I want to touch on the fight in itself first.
Yeah, sure.
The Great White Buffalo obviously getting the first win. Now you're saying you're bringing the Last Neanderthal back. Now,
yeah.
I'm just curious and just spitballing here. Why, after coming off the successful win with the Great White Buffalo, why would you not follow suit off of that, follow the momentum, and continue with that moniker going forward?
Just because I love the Last Neanderthal. You know, as you get older, and I don't know how much the younger version has it, but for me, I have a lot of anger. I have a lot of, not issues or anything, but wow, I got a lot of grr to me. You know my son very well, and he can vouch for that, and all my people really, really know me. And there's something about the Last Neanderthal, man, and you know, I'm coming out in full Neanderthal gear for this one. The Great White Buffalo came out in his gear. I really focused on the planet for the Great White Buffalo, and I really did a large part, probably about maybe an average almost 2 tons I got in probably 2 months for that fight. But the bottom line is I'm 0-3 as the Last Neanderthal, and I need him to be 1-3 coming up. So here we go. That's my mission.
Why are these personalities so deemingly important to your character and your persona?
Well, let's face it. I'm a character. And, you know, there's no faking in any of this at all. It's not, oh, let me try to be somebody. This is me. I've been proving this for years and years and years. So, wow, like my personalities can change on a dime. And I've been proving that for years. Everybody that knows me in the gyms all know Dirty Scooter. You know, let's face it. I am the show. I am the personality. I have it all, okay? And I've been proving it for years. Adam is catching me, you know, right after a class, a long day at work. So you never know what you're going to get. So today you're getting this right here, Dirty Scooter. Let's go.
Love it. So talking about your vigorous schedule, man, the way you do manual labor is not a way. It's the way of the past. It's not technology involved. Yeah. You do everything hand, right? All
by hand, yes.
All by hand. Very tough job to do. Then you get done there. You come into the training gym. You get your job done here. By the time you leave here, where do you find the energy? Especially, and just to continue on to that, I'm not saying this in any disrespectful manner, but please, we're not any spring chickens in the matter. We're not 19, 18 years old getting in the cage for the first time. Now, again, you're finding the momentum and you're finding the motivation, and sometimes you're running circles around a lot of these guys in the gym in your 40s. Where does it come from?
I mean, bottom line is, man, I'm a young man. No bullshitting around, pardon my language, but I'm not holding back. I am young. I am dangerous. I am mean. I get my energy. Okay, let's go right to my work, my job. I do concrete work. I've been doing it for 22 years. I have my own business, but I do it old school, hammer by hand, jack it out by hand, mix it by hand, do it all by hand. This is this is my second season that I'm actually in the gym during my work season. Most work seasons I take off. This is my first year I'm fighting during work. So I'm in the gym after work, and I'm also fighting. This is my first year. The reason why I switched it up from fighting in the winter when I don't work, my business, my job makes me mean, and I mean mean. You can sit there and bust on concrete by hand all you want. You know, most likely people are going to go down really fast unless they've been doing it their whole lives. The more I beat on it, the more I do my business, the more I do my job, it makes me mean, hungry, and dangerous. And yeah, it might take a lot out of me, but I get my energy from positive work, meaning I love cleaning up trash. I've been proving this for years. Go back in my videos. Go look at Dirty Scooters World on YouTube. Watch me on Facebook. Go back. I've been cleaning up the planet for years and years. There's something about picking up trash on your own and throwing it away because it's positive. It's a positive. The more positives you put in your body, the more energy you have. Okay, try that out. You see a piece of trash on the ground, pick it up and put it in a trash can. You will have a better day. You will have more energy that day. I prove this. I am the Energizer Bunny. Get the hell out of my way. People know this. Yeah. I go days, nights, whatever. You know, here I am. I'm not trying to slow up anytime soon.
Energizer Bunny, you just took the words right out of my mouth because you were coming right back off of your successful win. No rest for the weary. And like you said, it's a busy time of your season. Busy. And you were getting right back into it. Did you know once you stopped Labreece Lee that you were going to get right back into the cage? Or was it one of those you had to sit, think about it, take the moment in? Just tell me about that process.
Did not know I was going to get right back in the cage. I was really looking more at August, not November. I really kind of wanted to keep going, fight over momentum. I don't want to say it's luck, but I got out of there unscathed, okay? So, you know what? I just felt it. Yeah. You know, Brad hit me up. I was kind of like, nah, I'm not gonna fight till August. And then I saw that text come in. Hey, man, you want to keep going? And I didn't really much more to think about it. I said, yeah, I'm going to keep going. Let's do this. It's Stellar Fight 50. Big card, big show, big everything. You know, let's talk about my age for 1 second. Yeah, I'm going to be 44 a week after the fight. Stellar Fights is my home, okay? I don't care about being in the UFC or big names or big companies or I don't even know about pro. I'm just one fight at a time. So I've made a decision that unless I'm fighting on my property, Stellar Fights is my home. I think I'm lucky in not having to go, what are my big plans? I'm just one fight away as we go, and I just made Stellar Fights my home. Brad lets me do what I want to do, you know. So I'm a personality. I'm me, and you know how I want to come out, how I want to do my thing. Brad says, "Hey, go do your thing." So Stellar Fights is my home.
You talking about that, it being your home, you being a character, all of that meshing together. Your walkouts, they are something to see. Now, there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of actually, you know what? Nobody could tell this better than you can because what most people would see is a lot of time and energy put into your walkouts. Can you explain what those walkouts mean to you and what goes into it? Anybody that's ever seen Scott walk out, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'll put in a little clip here, but away with it, Scott.
Well, here's the deal with that. Let me keep getting more comfortable, okay? Seriously, I had to get that win. I got that win. Ugh. I just had to get that win. My first 3 fights, I was literally freezing. You and I have talked about this on a personal level quite some time. It's not natural for everybody to step into a cage and, oh my God, somebody's coming at them. I was freezing them first 3 fights. This fight, I had it in my mind. Get rid of this guy. The hell with the show. The hell with how I'm going to do it. The hell with how great a fight I put on. Win or lose. The hell with that. Get rid of these guys. However it has to happen. So now I feel even more comfortable. I was 0-3 when everybody was walking through the door, and everybody saw me when they were walking through the door of that arena. I know damn well they were because I was right in front of everybody. Ah! I'm me. I was live that night. And who knows what that next night's going to be? Most likely, the more these fights go on, especially with wins, especially if I can get out of there unhurt, okay, you're really going to start to see some shows. So my walkouts are coming out as my personality. A lot of fighters are trying to put together, you know, some type of a personality or a character. They're trying. I don't need to try. This is who I am, period.
I can vouch.
Yes. So my walkouts are something to see. Man, as long as I stay young, stay healthy, stay unhurt, and keep fighting, they should only get better. Because I have each walkout, I have, what am I going to do next? Who is coming out next? You know, I put a lot of money into my headdresses. I wear Native American headdresses. I wear Neanderthal headdresses. This one's coming out is nobody's going to see until that day. It's Neanderthal, okay? So it's a big surprise. I have it special made. My headdresses are probably some of the best in the country, okay?
Very
my
detailed.
masks,
very detailed.
Very. So this one's Neanderthal, and every one is something new. You know, so, and every time I get more and more comfortable, I have a lot of plans. If I can stay young, stay healthy, keep winning, even if I lose, as long as I don't get majorly injured and I stay young, the show must go on.
Now, I saw the fight poster, and it was funny because when the big publicized announcement, you know, that Scott Suter, you know, the Last Neanderthal was coming back, that big headdress on the poster and everything, I didn't see an opponent. Do you have an opponent yet?
Yes, I do.
Can we talk about it?
Eric Redmond's going to be my opponent. You know, he only had one fight, and it was a loss. And here's what I got to give to Eric is, honestly, he got taken down all 3 rounds. He didn't get submitted. He didn't get knocked out. So there's a lot of questions. He really, to me, just got held down by a big guy. And the guy really didn't even get the pass guard. Eric threw up a lot of submissions. He tried. Right when it was on the hands, he was going to go. But the guy, you know, unfortunately for him, he got taken down. He got held down. And my coach, Steve McCabe, I showed him the video, and Steve said, honestly, it's not showing much. It doesn't get to show who he is. And so there's a lot of questions there with him, okay? There's still a lot of questions with me. So it's Eric Redmond. I couldn't even tell you his gym. I'm really focusing on me.
Of course.
But the way I look at it, there's still a lot of questions with me. My first 3 fights was not me. You know, they really didn't get to show much. My last fight got to show a lot. So there was a lot of questions answered there. The big question I would have to think is, for me, is what's my chin like? Now, going into that, if anybody's ever sparred in 302, and I know sparring is not fighting. Wow, is it not? 302 sparring is very, very hard, and anybody in 302 knows Dirty Scooter is in there for the licking. You know, and I'm starting to redo that a little bit, even though how much I love hard sparring. I'm starting to learn to save my body and my brain a bit more. But to me, I feel like I still have a lot of questions to answer. This is still, you know, amateur fighting. It's still the beginning of your career, no matter how old you are. So I give both credit to me and any opponent, Eric Redmond, at this point in time. You better not sleep on anybody in this. This is MMA fighting. You don't know what's going on in somebody's lives. You don't know on their ups or their downs. And I do know when I'm up, get the hell out of my way. And here's one thing with me. I got a lot of questions. Not questions, a lot of coming out of my mouth. So bear with me. I'm done raising kids. Okay? I'm a single man. I've learned to lessen my life a great deal. You know, so watch out for a mature, elderly person that has lessened the major responsibilities of adult life. My brain is clear. And I mean, I'm mean and I'm hungry. Getting out of this fight unscathed, I don't even want to go past this fight. The goal is, my major goal here is to get that referee to stop the fight in my favor. I don't want it to go to the judges. The goal is stop that fight, however long it takes, in my favor.
Now,
So
With that said,
yes, sir.
Can I get a bold prediction out of you? Because let me just paint the picture here. You're riding high with momentum, I would imagine, getting the last fight, the stoppage that you wanted, that you desperately needed, that you think, and Eric Redmond coming off of a loss. So if I can, bold prediction.
I don't think I'm going to give you a prediction. I really don't know if I'm going to. I'm going to give you my goals, and you just heard it.
Yep.
Get this referee to stop it. Make that referee go, I got to stop this. Whatever round it is, in my favor. I can't tell you when, how, where. On the cage, in the middle of the cage, wherever it's got to be. The goal is, get this referee to go, I got to stop this in my favor. That's not a prediction, that's my goal.
Scott, best of luck.
Does that work for you? My man. Dirty Scooter, I am the Last Neanderthal. I am the Great White Buffalo. I am Dirty Scooter. This is Stellar Fights 50, Harrington, Delaware, June 25th. Be there!